Seeing that I'm broke, bitch, that's a typo. Bitch. Big chop on my hip.
Yes, sir. Welcome to another episode of Cloud Couch Sessions. It's your boy Wop.
Autumn.
Choppa.
Yes, sir. We got a very special guest this week. The homie CHOPPA, you know. She's going to come through. She's going to spit some shit. She's going to give us a little game, you know what I'm saying, while she's here. You know what I'm saying? Give the people a little run through about yourself.
Shit. Okay.
Hold on, let her get the script.
Nah, run it out. Fuck that shit.
Nah.
So, young nigga from New York, East Flatbush. I grew up in East Flatbush from my parents, who I was adopted. So I grew up with two white mamas on some crazy shit.
That's wild.
Crazy.
So I was pretty silver out there. I was pretty lit.
That's wild. I didn't even know you was from New York. That's
Facts. Yeah, no, I don't like talking about it because when I first moved out to Oakland, nigga kept teasing me.
Right.
From being from New York, they kept fucking with me.
That's some real, yeah.
It was some weird ass shit.
What they was saying, like?
I mean, they was fucking with the way I talked at first. That's why I changed it so much. Like, I used to, couldn't be, I was like, hey, what the fuck you talking about? You mad tripping, you bugging.
You bugging,
like,
beat.
Dead ass, like,
dead ass, yo. And niggas
my
was
mother
like,
beat.
Like, what the fuck you nigga talking about, man?
Yeah, right. Hey, you really don't sound like you from Oakland.
Bro,
yeah.
niggas, niggas in East Oakland was grimy, bro. They was fucked
be
up.
on your neck.
Nah, them niggas was on my helmet, but when I moved out here when I was 14, so I could go to UCLA.
That was the plan.
Yeah, I was, you know what I'm saying, because I was silver when I was out there, so I was thinking about college hella early. So I said, fuck it, if I move out to a Cali school, I'm probably getting to a Cali college.
Right.
So my mom's let me move with my biological moms. So when I moved out here, we picked, I wanted to go to Tech. I told my mom I wanted to go to Tech because I'm a badass bitch. I knew what to Tech.
Tech was
Oakland Tech.
You feel me? Oakland Tech.
Yeah, that's
a high school.
That's on Broadway.
Off Broadway, bro.
I'm like 43rd.
This badass bitch I was talking to on MySpace. Went to Tech.
Don't tell me you was on MySpace.
I was on MySpace.
Hey,
you was designing shit.
Bro.
If you wasn't on MySpace,
bro, I was out on MySpace coding, nigga, straight up.
Look,
Tell me I had the SpongeBob with the raining dollar signs, bro,
right.
on my profile. And the music came in.
Bro, what was your music playing on your profile?
Bro, my music was fucking Ice Cream Paint Job.
Yeah, you had some fire shit.
What did the Wayne remix do?
No, nigga, it was the Duro, nigga.
It was the original.
It was the Duro Ice Cream Paint Job, nigga. That song slapped hella hard.
Hell yeah.
I said, fuck that, I'm a rock that.
I had to party like a rock star. That was, you know what I'm saying?
Party like
a rock star was popping.
Party like a rock star was popping.
That was a moment.
That was hot.
That was a hot one,
yeah,
man.
totally, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
I was on some South shit when I came out here. I like that sound.
Yeah, the South was for sure.
Nah, I can feel that. Man, let us know what's silver.
But silver spoon, bro. I ain't no cap in my rap, bro. I was silver spoon as fuck.
Hey, well, if you're adopted into a white family, it's like, you know, they're gonna be slightly more privileged. Like it's like
slightly. I don't know about no slightly, nigga. My mama's nigga, they had it, nigga. They was cybersecurity engineers, nigga. And they had businesses, LLCs, nigga. I had
LLCs.
I had a chef. Nigga, we lived in a loft.
in New York. So you know that shit was money.
That's fire.
In New York, nigga, in the 2000s, 2000, I moved out here in 2009, so it was lit as fuck out there. But you feel me? I came out here and that was the end of it, nigga. I just stayed out here because I ended up going to college. It's SF State.
Right.
So
I feel like besides you hopped up in the situation, came motherfuckers to tease you about the whole being from New York shit, but besides that, how you felt the transition to the Bay was at that time for you?
Oh fuck, that shit was mad weird. That shit was mad weird. I didn't know how to accommodate to being around hella black people. That's one. Cause real talk, I wasn't around hella niggas up in Flatbush. Nigga, I went to the private schools. I was chilling with my nanny all day. Nigga, it wasn't no fucking interaction with anybody that looked like me damn near. So when I came out here, I just got through to that shit, and everything felt hella closed in. I felt like I had to act. You know what I'm saying? I had to perform blackness. And I wasn't fucking with that because I didn't know how to be black.
When you were in New York?
Yeah, I didn't. Okay. When I was in New York, nigga, if you wouldn't have told me my skin was black, shit, I wouldn't have known. Cause you feel me? I was just, that's just what I was living, bro.
Yeah.
Like my culture, you know what I'm saying? I ain't grow up saying nigga. I ain't grow up watching MTV music videos, nigga. I was shit doing what my mamas was doing, nigga, listening to Beethoven and classical music, fucking doing goddamn what's the learning cards, nigga, all damn day.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so. When I came out here, it was just hella different. Like my biological mom ain't shit. Love her though, but you know she didn't give a fuck. You know she was just letting me do whatever, and I just had to like maneuver. So I just kept. I tried to stay near my brothers because I had half brothers. I tried to stay near what they was on, but they shit growing up in Oakland, they was on some hot shit, like super hot shit, hitting licks, robbing people, fucking doing all that dumb shit, and I'm over here just like. I'm not really about that, bro.
Trying to get adapted to the lifestyle.
I just wasn't about that. So
culture shock.
Yeah, so I mean that's one of the main reasons why I got into music, because I had to figure out what would get me into a circle that would like kind of nurture me as a Bay Area nigga. Right. So that's when I started getting into scraper bikes and started learning about.
Shout out scraper bikes.
You know what I'm saying? Scraper bikes. Started learning about the music that they was slapping on the scraper bikes. Yeah. And that's when I got into Young Kurt, and that's when I got into D-Lo and fucking Sleepy D and all them niggas. So then I started just diving into Bay Area culture, Bay Area music. And I was just like fucking hung up on that shit for hella long. And I just kept trying to hang around niggas that would be in that scene. So I could like figure out what the fuck I was doing with my life.
Shit, who are your favorite Bay Area rappers when you first like moved out here? Who was you really listening to?
Damn near the niggas I just named. I mean, Young Kurt was like top, nigga. When I came out and then nigga that It's the Mob was on. That shit's crazy.
How that bitch went?
The fuck, you know, that beat nigga was crazy when it came in. Shit, I fucked with D-Lo when he came out. Cause I moved to the 80s, so that's where I came. When I moved to 82nd and Birch. Right. So I was listening to fucking DB the General. Yeah. Nigga, that was DB the General intro was
doing
shit.
Numbers out here.
Doing numbers. All them niggas in the East, that was like really in the East, like in the 80s or the 90s.
Real deep.
I was listening to them, but that's pretty much it. And then everything else I'd find on YouTube. Right. Because that's where I was at with it. YouTube, finding everything.
Yeah, everything.
So,
yeah, you got the prominent, you know what I'm saying, Bay Area rappers like E40, you know what I'm saying, Too Short, you know what I'm saying, Be Legit and shit like that. But yeah, the underground, you know what I'm saying, Bay Area rap is really where, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, them top niggas was playing on the radio, you know what I'm saying, 106. So I heard them, but it wasn't like I was going and searching and looking for them. Like I was looking for Young Kurt. I was trying to find his whole fucking discography on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Because he had that, like, weird-ass sound.
To what niggas use now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That niggas drop now and they trying to say that shit, it ain't, they trying to say that niggas ain't fucking with, but yeah. That's how I came damn near. And then when I went to Skyline, that shit fucked me all up. Because I didn't get to go to Tech. So
yeah, right. So you wasn't even trying to be there in the first place.
I had to pull up to Skyline, nigga, start catching 2 buses to school every day, waking up at 7. Nigga, I ain't even, bro, that's the fucking part. Like, I didn't even know that life. Like, I ain't never knew I ain't finna get dropped off and picked up at school. Like, my mama really looked at me like, nigga, you on your own. Yeah. And I was like, bitch. Like,
you mother.
You talking about?
Nah, I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect, love moms all day. But I don't know, you know, that just wasn't my shit. I was like, damn,
it's a different scene.
Different scene. So, yeah.
So what Skyline was that?
Skyline the Hills. Up in the Hills, Oakland Hills. You would think it was white, but it wasn't.
It was niggas.
So like we talking hills like around like 50, 60, like past MacArthur?
Oh no, that shit like near the 30s. Basically all the way up the hill.
Joaquin Miller.
By Safeway, up there.
Oh yeah,
I
gotta get educated on my own hills.
Facts.
Yeah,
I was in
Skyline's a mission to get to, bro. Like, I'm from the rich, you know what I'm saying? So going to Skyline was a motherfucking mob. I had to get on BART in the morning, then I had to catch the bus and another bus, bro.
Man, was them buses crazy? Like, was it much?
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. On the buses where you got all your, like, you had all your fun, you talked all your shit.
Niggas fighting,
niggas
doing
fight,
all types of shit.
Bitches. You trying to sit next to your bitch on the bus, you know what stop.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Like, we getting off here.
You know what I'm saying? We getting off here, we getting on there.
Man.
So the bus is kind of like a vibe. I ain't gonna cap. I just didn't fuck with waking up hella early every day. Get on that bitch.
Like a do it to you.
Yeah, when you missed that bitch, your mama for sure told your ass you had to walk to the stop That was closest to the one you missed. So
You're like, goddamn.
it's over. I didn't even want to go to
And
school.
the thing with Skyline too is like if you miss those morning buses, you had to fucking take the bus that dropped you up at the bottom of the hill.
Oh, the 39.
So you had to walk up that motherfucker, bro.
Oh yeah.
And that hill to the campus, bro. Crucial.
Everybody who ain't from the spots where they got hills at, man.
Crucial.
You know, they don't got that in New Orleans, so you get them hills, it's a different vibe. Look.
You came up on that bitch with a black tee, your ass was sweating like shit.
In the summer, nigga.
In the summer, your tee was wet.
Hey, don't let you wear a white tee.
Oh no.
Yeah,
no.
You come through with that wrong move.
They were like, nigga, you got water thrown on you?
Right.
Wrong move, man.
Also, other shit, man.
Crazy shit.
So, crazy story about Skyline. We played on the football team. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? We really played on the football team. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah.
RP to Ski. You know what I'm saying? He was somebody on the football
Ski,
team. You know what I'm saying? He was a real cool nigga, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, tell us about the football team, man, and how fucking trash we were.
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Let's start with this. Fuck Skyline football all fucking day. Y'all niggas can suck my fucking dick with your mother's lips. Not
That's
dead
that-
ass
that's
though.
that
Like
New
them
York.
niggas was them niggas was straight bitch ass niggas. Like all I gotta say is this, bro.
Hey, shout out my nigga Andrew out. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out
My
to
nigga
me.
Zay.
Shout out to
You know what I'm
me.
saying?
Shout out
Nice
to
try.
Like, wait,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to them niggas, man.
You know what I'm saying? My
That
It
nigga
wasn't
Zay?
niggas, bro. It was the program.
Nah, the
bro.
difference ain't
That's
different.
really hot.
It was the
My nigga
program.
Jean Claude, you know what I'm saying? Cougar, all them niggas, yeah.
Yeah, nah. So I mean, the fucked up part about it was
It's politics.
it was politics, bro.
Politics.
Like I came into high school, I was about fucking 6 foot, maybe 210, 220. Nigga, I was straight up O lineman off the gate. And nigga, or D line, whatever the fuck it was, I was bigger than all them niggas on the JV squad. Nigga, and almost hitting them niggas on varsity.
It was popping
So,
niggas out.
you feel me? Like, I showed up to practice. Nigga told me, like, ain't no girls ever been on the team. I didn't give a fuck about that. I was like, now I'm trying to play football. I had dreams to go to NFL. Because I was like, I got the fucking skill set. And I'm like, I think I'm that raw at that time. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to NFL. I
Going
need
to
to
the
do this so I
league,
can go
nigga.
to college so I can do what I got to do. So, nigga, I joined the football team finally after. I ain't gonna lie. I almost did it after I see how niggas run them hills.
Yeah.
But I was like, fuck it, I gotta
boy.
do that shit anyway. So
Yeah.
I ended up trying to join Coach Leroy, hoe ass nigga. It was crazy though because
Not
them
Leroy.
niggas made me
Leroy,
really
yeah.
jump through hoops to get on the team, and I was really showing up to practice. Like niggas,
Showing
will
up
tell you.
before a lot of niggas.
I was really showing up to practice, working hard, nigga. I'm
Mhm.
exerting the fuck out of myself just
Man.
to prove something.
At that time,
You know?
motherfuckers
Yeah,
really.
hey, on the
you
motherfuckers
know.
on the team was like, she right, this
Yeah,
lit.
that's-
Bro, like I was really out here putting in work, but then nigga Coach Leroy, he told me to get my physical. That's the first time I knew that nigga, didn't want me on the team. He lost my physical 3 times.
Mhm.
Crazy.
Or he said he lost my shit 3 times. So every time I was gonna do a physical, it took hella long because nigga, my mom wasn't trying to take me to fucking Kaiser. So nigga, my mom would have to make
Big
these
bag.
appointments
Before you
2
get
weeks
these-
out, But every
Yeah.
time, but for that time, I was still going to practice, still grinding. So that nigga lost my shit 3 times, held me up probably a whole month. So I'm still just going to practice like, hey, bro, it is what it is. I get my jersey.
Right.
We get our jerseys that day. I'm like, I'm official as fuck, nigga.
Drink.
Next game, I'm in. I got it. I got the physical. I got practice, nigga. I'm ready. This nigga put me on JV last minute. He talking about, yo, you finna be JV because you ain't never played football. I said, nigga, I played flag. And half of these niggas out here, you know what I'm saying? Either way, half of these niggas out here ain't got no experience
You know what I'm
compared
saying?
to me playing with some experience.
But you
and
was a
me-
freshman though. You gotta
It don't
like,
matter. I don't give a fuck. It was
No,
freshmen
hey.
on
I'm
He
going
went-
to the league,
He
man.
wasn't trying to get her stripes like.
No, it was freshmen on varsity.
I'm going to the league, nigga.
Either way, nigga, I thought I was that wrong, but I might not have been. I don't know. I ain't never seen it. All I know is that the niggas in JV wasn't fucking with me. I mean,
Right.
who we talking about? Tigger?
You a bodying
Who-
motherfucker on the line.
Who we talking about? So one day, so it was actually, I think it was homecoming.
Mhm.
Nigga, we versing Bishop O'Dowd. I'm finna suit up. I'm like, yeah, this shit finna be lit. I'm finna be the first girl to play, go crazy. The principal comes down on the fucking field. Mind you, I ain't never seen this nigga in my life before.
That was like one of the first. That was like the first game.
First game damn near, yeah. Principal come down on the field. I'm walking to the locker room, got my pants on, everything. This nigga said, you can't play. I said, what you mean? He's like, you can't play. I said, I was just like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like,
What did you
I don't
say?
know what you saying, bro. Like, say it again. That's the nigga like, you know, we don't have any liability for this, so if you get hurt, we don't know, you know, we don't have any. I'm like, nigga,
Person
anybody in here
liability
can
be
get
like,
hurt,
you
bro.
know
What
what
you
I'm
talking about? Like, nigga, fuck you. I'm playing for sure.
Right.
So I go to Coach Leroy. I'm like, yeah, Coach Leroy, this nigga said I can't play, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man, what's up with it?
This nigga talking about, yeah. Yeah, you gotta sit down, bro. We you know, we can't have you on the field right now. We gotta work it out.
Damn.
I was like, nigga,
Come on,
I've been
Coach
coming
Leroy.
to, what the fuck, nigga? I've been coming to practice for 2-3 months,
Grinding.
nigga.
And you ain't
grinding.
say nothing.
And you ain't say
the whole
shit.
time.
I'm in the plays. I know the plays.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm in the shit. So I'm damn near starting with JV. So I'm like, oh, you guys got me fucked up.
If we would have had you on team, we probably could have beat Tech. The one game we won, I think we beat Tech. We could have beat them twice.
Bro, facts. Like,
That's one game out of like 10.
Hey, how you even get into that though? Like, as far as like when you hop down, cause you say you ain't never played before, you was just like,
my thing was like, I didn't really give a fuck at that time, cause I knew that my skill set was better than the niggas around me. You feel me? I didn't really care if I played before. I was playing better than niggas that had played before. So
move out.
I was trying to.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, like move out.
Regardless, like nigga, you can't. These niggas not guarding me. They getting hit in practice. They getting fucked up. Put me in the game.
That's some movie shit, dog. That's crazy.
That was some fucked up shit.
They had like it's like.
It was good though. You know, I looked at it as a blessing, cause you feel me. I figured out there were other ways for me to get what I needed to get.
Mm-hmm.
The music.
There was other ways for me to figure shit out, you feel me? So,
to have that outlet.
I let that shit go. They tried to do some fuck shit. They made me ball girl of the game. I told them niggas to suck my dick and I walked away.
Yeah,
at
that point it's some bullshit
you
that they trying to leave you in, right?
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, and people was there to see me play and it was hella mad when I couldn't play. They was like, what?
James used to be jumping.
Tripping.
Hey, I could feel that, man. I could feel that for sure.
Yep.
Hey, shout out Dolo.
05, fuck them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean that honestly that whole experience though hit me into the real music shit, because then I ended up joining marching band off that. Because then I saw the band and the shit and I was like, I play percussion, so I'm like, fuck it, let me play percussion and I play saxophone. So I was like, yeah, let me fuck with these niggas real quick. So I ended up just going to the band.
The band at Skyline was popping like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was cool.
Yeah. Solid. It was
It's not like the South. It's not like the South.
Yeah, hell no.
Because niggas don't take band out here as serious like motherfuckers in the South. You know what I'm saying? They ain't drumline.
Nah, we was playing Jason Derulo and fucking and fucking like E40 songs.
Hey, man, she said Jason
Cheerleaders used to be popping.
Yeah, yeah.
Cheerleaders.
But this man is tripping right now, or not? Jason Derulo, not to divert from the fucking
nigga Jason Derulo. I think the song that we played was down.
No.
Tripping.
No, Jason Derulo's on some other shit these days. He's trying to be TikTok famous.
TikTok tripping.
You know what you gotta do for that bag.
Hey, you do.
Hey,
quarantine
bag. My
bag.
business. Get your quarantine bag.
Sure.
But the percussion, that's crazy, because at one point I wanted to play that shit. Like, so it's like, did you hop in there because you already had like experience? And
I already knew it. Yeah, because I mean, going from being silver, nigga, I got trained in like a lot of shit. Like, if I had an interest when I was little, nigga, my mom's put me in that shit. Yeah, like if I liked the drums, nigga, I played the drums. I took lessons. If I wanted to do sax, I took lessons. Piano, took lessons. So I know how to do all that shit. I know how to read music, which was, nigga, the whole drum line didn't know how to read music.
That's crucial.
Right.
At Skyline at the time, so I knew how to read music. So the nigga was like, oh yeah, you on. So I played bass drum, and then I did whatever. I played bass drum, I went to snare, all that shit.
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite like percussion?
I'm gonna probably go, snare is flashy, but it's hard if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Especially in music. Reading snare music is fucking crazy. Cause nigga, you gotta use two hands. So when you see the music sheet, it's for two hands. But if you don't know how to look at the shit, you really don't know what the fuck is going on. And plus, like, this shit got notes.
Right.
Like some shit, sometimes you gotta roll, sometimes you gotta hit quick, sometimes you gotta. It's like beats. Yeah, like niggas think they can just tap on the fucking drum, and it ain't like that. You get kicked out the drum line quick. But yeah, I like the bass drum though the most, cause you can be more dynamic with it.
Right.
It wasn't super hard. Like you can make some shit really slap if you knew how to put some bass in it.
Right.
Yeah,
so
do that
that's
shit.
dope.
Were you like were y'all going like Skyline to like actual competitions and shit
Yeah,
like that?
yeah. So
Or was it,
I
like,
mean, yeah, there's shit on YouTube with me actually in the marching band doing competitions.
oh, we gotta drop that.
in Santa Cruz.
We gotta rock
Hey,
with
nah,
that.
that shit was a terrible video. Nigga shot off a flip phone.
Say,
Shit
shout
so
out the
bad.
trap phone.
Yeah, that shit was so bad. But yeah, no, we did competitions for sure.
So,
And yeah, niggas, you know, they would think it was straight, you know, loser ass niggas in the marching band. But I was like, nigga, I bet you can't beat my ass.
Like,
Yeah.
fuck you talking about, man.
Fuck you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm a musician.
Facts.
That's what it was. This is just how, you know, chose to get my PE credit.
Right.
And I think that's
Nigga, you ain't see me run that mile,
You see me
motherfucker.
running that mouth, bitch. I was chilling.
that's a crazy statement too, though. Like that you talking about like when the South, like how it's really serious. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
you get respect from
yeah, you
playing
get
that stuff.
respect in that shit. Like, and then you go to the schools and you really like doing your thing. Like, and you get scholarships, you get everything. But out here, like it's that almost movie shit where motherfuckers
It's a different
might
mentality.
look at, they might look at you like you just a band geek or whatever, right? And just,
Facts.
come on.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta look at it though. Like niggas in Oakland looking at niggas in the band. You
Yeah, it's
geek,
not.
nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
You a lame. You're not stealing. You're not smoking during school. You a lame.
Right. Exactly. And then
Yeah.
coming from you, you know, like your roots in New York and having that, like, and coming here, like, I feel like it meshed like really well because you had the capabilities and you had like the openness and like in New York where you know you was getting
That open
supported like
mind,
that. Yeah.
I mainly I was a thinker. Like I just thought about all the shit that I would do out here and how it would look. And if it did look bad when it had to pop off, I could fight. So fuck it, we just fighting. Or
Right.
you know, fuck it, we just fighting. Or I'm gonna outthink you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Right.
like it's I was using my brain because that's what the white people gave me.
That's the most powerful tool.
So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do me, stay low key, chill. It's
Yeah.
high school, fuck. Like,
So how that even like transferred into like rap for you, like and all that?
so rap started when I was hella little. So rap started in New York, and I remember because I used to walk through Flatbush all the time. I walked through Brooklyn,
Home
walked
of
through
rap.
Harlem, and I would see the fucking rap circles all the time when I was little.
Damn,
Didn't know what
niggas
the
really
fuck
be
they
on the
was
block
doing.
like freestyling.
Yeah, didn't know what they was doing. 'Cause my nanny was from fucking Harlem, so I was always with her. So we
Right.
was like, feel me? I couldn't be in the situation, but I damn near I could be around it. Like I
Yeah.
could see it from the window or hear it from my porch
Yeah,
type
you
shit.
can't escape it.
So I heard the shit, but I never like caught on the cadences or caught on the styles. I was just like, this shit go. Like these niggas is really spitting.
Right.
Like, well, now
can
that I
feel
think
it.
about it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I felt it back in the day. I just like the music. I like the style that they was doing. But I think like I really got into it as I came like maybe middle school when I was in New York,
Mhm.
and I started to be able to like catch the subway by myself type shit, and I would
Mhm.
be around all these musicians, like literally
Yeah.
rappers, fucking the street drummers, the subway drummers.
Yeah.
So I think one time it was hella late night in Harlem, and I had got lost or some shit, and I ran to like this project. They was having a rap battle outside. I stopped by, I heard it, and it was just fucking wild. Like I just started listening. Like I was
Yeah.
like, this is what y'all was saying. You feel me? When I was looking at y'all from afar,
Yeah.
type shit. And I definitely tried to use that style when I first started rapping, but it just wasn't clicking for me.
Yeah, it wasn't you.
It wasn't hitting for me because I had been in the Bay too long, and I had forgot damn near. Like when I would hear New York beat, I'd be like, I can't catch a cadence.
Right.
Because I'm over here trying to rap like Young Kurt.
Yeah.
Because that's all I've been bumping, you know what I'm saying?
On
So
some Grammy shit.
I wasn't really bumping hella New York artists when I was out there. Like I said, I wasn't introduced to hella music, like hella Wu-Tang or none of that. Because I was on that white shit. But
Yeah, I mean, it definitely seemed like just from your music, it seemed like you took a little bit of that like Bay Area pack with the hyphy-ness, like the turned upness, and it kind of like resonated more than that.
Mixed with that grimy Flatbush.
Yeah, so that's what I ended up. So when I basically went back to New York, like I want to say like 3 years ago, and I stayed out there for a year. And that's where that New York sound came from. Because then I started linking up with New York artists and New York producers, and they started pushing that shit out of me.
Yeah.
Like they was like, nigga, you have the sound, nigga, you don't know how to like
Tap
configure
into
it.
Okay.
Yeah, tap into it. So they taught me how to tap into it, and then I just started fucking blowing, like off some New York shit, going crazy. And they be like, yeah, nigga, there we go.
That's what I'm talking
Like
about.
nigga, it's in you, and there it goes. But then, like I said, I would always flip flop because I still feel that Bay hyphiness in me, and ready to be like, hit a nigga with heater.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how I always felt.
Real
So
talk.
They told me though it'd be chill. Like they said, honestly, mixing styles is what niggas do.
Yeah.
And they said like, if I really wanted to mix a style, I could make it sound popping. Then that's what I should do.
Hey, you got the best of both worlds, honestly. The Bay, that's so much flavor. Than New
Bro.
York, that's the hub of fucking rap. That's where it all started. So
it's sauce.
that's straight
It's
sauce.
straight
Nigga,
sauce.
You know what I'm saying? That's a great sauce.
That's fire.
Man, that's what's up though. Hey, shout out Dolo Wine. You know what I'm saying? Smoking on those
Shout out.
exclusive papers, you know.
So
Got
good,
to have
so
to tap that in real quick.
The organic hemp. yeah. For sure. But yeah, like have you ever fuck with like who's the New York artist that you was fucking with at that time that like kind of brought you to be able to like kind of realize that like
I was fucking with them underground New York artists. Kill Shami, you know Kill Zombie? Kill Zombie, he like a fucking real goth New York type rapper. I was fucking with nigga. It's like underground rapper ass niggas. This nigga named Unlearn the World or some shit.
Okay.
He was like more of a conscious rapper out there.
sound like it.
Nigga, I was fucking with niggas. I can say names, but these niggas are so underground, like they don't even have a sound on, song on SoundCloud type shit. But I mean, I was fucking with real underground niggas who had studios in their fucking small ass apartments. Their studios consisted of a laptop and some Apple headphones. So nigga, like,
But they was coming with some heat.
they was coming with some fucking heat.
Yeah, at that time you.
Cause nigga, they was taking beats off YouTube and just spitting. Like that's how I learned how to take beats off YouTube. Shit, they was just downloading beats all day and just be rapping and walking around New York shooting videos off fucking their phones and shit. So that's how I got into that. But it was chill. I fucked with it.
Fire for sure. Like
So shit. Since you've been rapping, who would you compare your style to from New York or the Bay?
Don't crucify me for this. Don't crucify me for this.
No judge zone.
I feel like when I'm rapping in that New York style, I get really hyphy. Like my shit is real like hyping and like yell like screamo shit.
Yeah.
So I want to say damn near 6ix9ine, cause that's how I be coming on some songs. You feel me? I come on just like that,
straight
yelling,
grimy,
screaming, like fucking hype shit. But I mean, this was niggas out there doing that shit before that, but they wasn't screaming. Like they more so had a laid back style, some New York on a nice little chill beat. But I think like the new age rappers, like A Boogie and them, I don't fuck with that melodic shit like that.
Yeah.
But he cool when he actually be spitting.
Yeah, he can rap.
All them new age niggas was trash, so that's pretty much the only niggas I fuck with in New York. Young M.A. is fire too.
Young M.A. is
the only reason why I don't want to say I compare myself to her all the way is just because, like, I feel like we both from the same place.
Yeah.
So niggas gonna think like, oh yeah, this other lesbian rapper come out, I'm gonna have to automatically versus M.A. on some rap shit, and it's like I can't fuck with her. I don't know.
Young M.A.'s cool.
I can't, yo. She's so nice.
She also kind of does
so
like
nice.
rap more on the New York time rather than
she's
like
on her
the
real
like
shit.
the like hyphy kind of maneuver.
Of course,
like
she's
that,
always
right?
on that chill New York shit.
Right, exactly.
But that's because she been there her whole life, so it would make sense for her to gravitate towards the niggas in her community.
Right, do anything different.
So
let us know about your new project that you got going out and how that came about.
Yeah, so I got, let me see what project I'm talking about. I dropped a project last year on my birthday called Trap Flame Kitchen. And that was just, that joint, honestly, that motherfucker was hard, bro. Like, the songs I had recorded all from, like, 2017 at Payday Studios in Berkeley. Shout out Payday Studios.
Yeah.
Them niggas was fire. I had a producer named Stewie. He was the first nigga that fucked with me in the Bay. He heard me rapping at a lake.
Okay.
And that nigga was like, yo, you fire, bro. Like, come to my studio and let's just do some music. So I started fucking with him, and he just, like, threw me in Payday. And I met all these other people, and I started doing songs with them. I dropped that project. That project did nothing because I didn't know how to fucking like market or I didn't know how to do shit. I just dropped it on SoundCloud, like fucking dropping the water type shit. I did have a listening party and shit, and it was cool. It was real chill. The tracks were really fire. I got a feature from Cam. Cam Achiever from Sacramento.
Shout out Cam.
We got to tape together.
You coming next for sure.
Yeah, we got to tape together. But yeah, the tracks on that tape were really New York style shit. Like I had a lot of screamo shit on there. I had some melodic shit on there. and it kind of was like what I was feeling at the time. So that project was cool. I got a couple more projects coming out. I did drop a project, Elevate. That was my newest project. I dropped that in 2019. That was. Yeah, Elevate was cool. That was executive produced by Jalopy. He's my producer, nigga from Mendocino.
Shout out Jalopy too. We for sure need you on here too. Yeah, he cold with the producing.
Jalopy's so fucking cold. I met Jalopy at Payday Studios, and we linked up and just started making hits. That album was cool. Again, it was all over the place. It wasn't like one sound. I had some New York tracks on there. I had some melodic tracks on there. I had some singing tracks on there, and some Bay Area tracks on there. Yeah. That was the first time I put some bass shit on there. And then my new project that I got coming out, Dutchman. That's gonna be executively produced by Ivy. I don't know if niggas know him. He a nigga from the Bay. Okay. He make like real trap beats, like I don't know, like maybe like some Migos, Little Baby type shit. But I got more of his different shit. Like I got some real different shit on there. So we come in with a tape that's gonna call Dutchman. It's like a 7-track EP.
That's fire.
And then I just got hella songs on my SoundCloud that were just on my computer that I never dropped. Yeah. So most of that shit is like unmixed, unmastered. I just decided to put it out. Hell yeah. For the fuck of it, yeah.
Yeah, just add the content.
Yeah, I feel you.
I fuck with it. The energy for show is, you know what I'm saying, coming out in the music. You know what I'm saying? That shit is jumping out. Once you hear it, motherfucker is in your face.
Nah, you know the shit that I be putting out be like when I met Cam is when that shit really start coming out. Really we got a tape coming too. 5200 to Colonial Gardens. Yeah. Whenever we drop that, nigga, I don't know.
Hey, whenever
that come out, really watch out for that shit.
The motherfucking streets.
That shit is hard. That shit is so fucking hard.
Shit.
It's a mixture of everything. Like, cause Cam, he from Sac, but he really got this like gritty East Coast sound. Yeah. Like real East Coast sound. So this shit we got is crazy. Yeah.
It's fire.
Sure. A lot of projects, a lot of shit, low key. Yeah. I got like 30 unreleased tracks, so.
Oh shit! So
yeah, you gotta get that vote popping for sure.
I don't know. I like moving the turbo. Like with me, I need a marketer because that's what I be feeling. Like I got the songs, I got the sound, I got the look. I just need to figure out how to market myself, get content out there. So that's what I be trying to do.
I feel you. You ever dealt with any like kind of ARs or any like kind of?
I had this meeting. It was hella unofficial with Empire. And the bitch was talking about she wanted me to be like a straight like I don't know, she wanted to be like City Girls Meet MA type shit, and I was like is that what you like? Because that's the vibe she got from me, but I kind of get it because you know what I'm saying, I am the Bay mixed with a little bit of New York, so but she wanted me to do some weird shit, and I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I just either take you as you is. Like,
I don't know, but Empire did start looking at me as a songwriter, because I did have hella R&B hits that I used to write for girls. Right. So they wanted to try to bring me on as a songwriter, but they wasn't talking about no money. So I was like, y'all got me fucked up.
I feel
that.
I'm not writing this shit for free, you know what I'm saying? Hearing all the stories where the writers just get thrown in rooms and shit.
Right.
And get told to write hits. I'm not that nigga.
Yeah.
So.
You feel like them, like those huge companies like that are like kind of like almost like it's not your vibe, or it, like they try to fuck over the more like you rather stay in like the independent lane, or is it?
I mean, ain't no such thing as independent. That's what I feel in the music lane. It's no such thing as independent. I mean, you could put your own money up. I feel like a lot of these rappers, especially hood rappers, they come in the game with money. So, of course, they fund themselves. Of course, they buy their own jewelry, and then they make it look like they got shit, and then they try to pop out. But in reality, I mean, when you independent, you still getting funded by all of the other shit that you got your hands in. You know what I'm saying? Chance say he fully independent. I didn't give a fuck what he was talking about because he was touching with so many people. He was in the rooms with Kanye. He had distribution deals with Sony. Like, you signed so many side deals. You're not really independent. You got these people distributing your music. You got these people touching your shit. I mean, you may own your own masters, but to say that you doing it all by yourself type shit, that's not facts. That's not facts. I don't believe it.
Yeah, the term independent is it. You need to we need a new term basically.
Definitely, because I get what they mean by independent. Like I feel like they should just say they not doing with a label.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I get that you got a team, right? You got a team of motherfuckers around you who do all your shit, photography, videography, writers, like all that shit. You got your team, but that's exactly what you got. a team of niggas, not just you.
Facts.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's some real shit. Yeah, everybody needs to know behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? Everything ain't really what it seems, you know what I'm saying, as far as rap shit.
Facts, yeah. If I was ever to go a route, I mean, like I said, I'll go the route with getting a team. Just getting a real good team together. And we do our own shit. We sign our own distro deals. We get our own publishing deals. And we work within our own circle. I don't need niggas, throwing money at me to be in 360s or throwing money at me to do shit I don't want to do.
Right. Especially if you already have a fan base. That's all you need.
Yeah, that's what labels do though. I think at this point, if you're a rapper out here, you know that a label is a very specific thing.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna get a very specific thing from them. Money, studios, access to all these features.
The name in
the
general.
Name,
just
you know what I'm
having
saying? You're gonna
studio.
get that. But these niggas out here, they hungry. They want the money. But the money don't make sense.
Right.
If you really be looking at it. But I
especially
get niggas.
with what they be doing with their money.
Exactly. I get niggas though. I get them. If
Hey,
somebody said, look,
shit,
like the shit that young NBA signed for, feel me? 5 studio albums, $1 million.
And you look at the way his projection going, and
you know what I'm saying? That nigga,
yeah,
putting out heat.
He better stay on the road. Nigga,
he putting out heat, bruh.
And then even on the road, you don't know what he was gonna make off of them shits too.
That's true.
With if he was trying to 360 or something like that, right?
Exactly. But you see what he was doing by himself though. You know what I'm saying? See, he was putting his videos on YouTube. They was getting 50 million in the, you know what I'm saying? 50 million.
He just started putting his shit back on YouTube.
And he just started putting his shit back, but he was making them numbers. He been had the numbers.
Yeah.
So I felt like he could have damn near did it by himself, but hey, labels, they know how to talk.
Yeah, labels know how to talk, they know how to throw some money at you.
Need the machine, like we could do this.
Once they invite you to that office and like, oh, you want some water? They give you the water with the special, with their name on it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
give you some
Perrier.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, well-oiled machine.
It's a very
well-oiled machine. I like it though. I like how they moving. That's that grind.
Yeah.
Everybody gotta have their grind.
Everybody else.
Yeah, you gotta get your chicken somehow.
Everybody can get it. I feel like their labels is just like the pimps and the prostitutes. Like it's for real. It's like
all the same game.
It's all the same shit. I mean, but if you a conscious artist, or if you're not like super pale bent on all that extra shit that comes with being a rapper, like you'd be totally okay with you having a team. Facts. Or doing shit independently.
Facts.
So
as long as you know what you gotta do as far as being independent, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. But most niggas don't know what to do.
Right.
And they spend their whole fucking music career trying to figure out what to do.
Facts. Do you see an artist like Lil B is independent?
No, he's signed to QC.
He's signed to QC?
Is he?
Who? You said Lil Baby?
Lil B.
Oh, Lil B.
I'm like, what?
Oh,
not Lil Baby.
Oh,
we know
Lil
who
B.
he is.
Oh shit. I'm not 100% sure Pac was ever signed to a label, so I don't think so. I mean, Lil B definitely independent in my terms. I don't see him with a team of people. I think he rode his clout dragon for a long time with the whole like bass and thank you bass guy.
Thank you bass guy.
That was definitely a wave.
He rode that motherfucker.
High school, yeah.
Yeah, no, he rode that motherfucker, but he's very touchable now.
Yeah.
Like you can actually like meet up with him if you would like.
Yeah.
Type shit. Like I've been able to meet up with him. Jalopy, we almost had a song together.
Yeah.
Like he's reachable. You can just call him on his phone.
Yeah.
But yeah, back then I feel like when he split from the pack, he definitely was on his independent shit. But he could be.
Exactly.
Because he started a wave.
He started a whole.
He started the whole like fucking saying a celebrity name wave. So he did what he had to do.
Would you actually do a song with Lil B? You feel?
Just I don't know, bro. It's kind of, I probably have to sit with it for a minute, cause to me personally, I ain't never heard anything after his wave that really sparked my attention.
Cam got a song with a Lil B.
He got Goku.
Yeah,
that shit was cool. He rapped on beat. He did his thing.
Yeah, he rapped on beat. That's the thing too.
He
I
rapped
fuck
on
with
beat. He did his
that.
thing. Yeah, no,
I
fuck with niggas who don't rap on beat sometimes. Like if your shit is like cool, if your shit is like cool off beat, like don't come to me with no fucking little, you know what I'm saying? What's his name? Damn, what that nigga name? Blueface off beat or TJX6 off beat. Don't come to me with that type of shit.
Okay.
Like you gotta come to me with like a Dom Kennedy off beat.
Right.
You know,
shit. Okay.
Lil B ain't really like all the songs that he put out after that. That off beat rap was not hitting for me. So I'll probably have to if you want to do a feature, I'll probably send him the song, and if he send me back something cool, I'll put it out.
I can say,
I'll
hey,
put it out
Lil
for
B,
sure.
if you watch
Business is
it.
right. I hear you.
Yeah, a little bit if you watch it, you feel me? I'll put it out for sure.
Thank you, Vince. Got it.
Hey, yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, because you know right now he got the little maneuver too. With he posting shit now. He's like on his social media vibe right now and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
I don't know why he's posting all these weird white bitches, you know what I'm saying, with their toes and the hairy armpits and the hairy what is up with that, bro? I'm not trying to scroll through my Instagram.
Not the base
Bitch,
side.
feet up, hairy toes,
Hey,
toes not clipped and shit.
Vibe, man.
This shit
has
got bitches writing his name on. Thank you, base guy, on her feet. Like, you can lick these toes, base guy. Like, what are you doing,
Hey,
bitch?
the
Like, I'm not trying to see that on my Instagram or Twitter feed, bro.
He ain't.
God.
He be up there. He be up there
It be
with
the
it.
white bitches with the glasses and the hairy armpits.
Bro.
Something crazy, you know.
They're tripping.
Peace and love, all in love,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
That's good marketing.
Hey, get your
That's
marketing.
good.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And then like
That's
when
one
you,
way of
when you
marketing,
speak of
bro.
your marketing, you speak of everything like that. How you feel like what's your avenue? Is it like more so you focus on live performances, or you smoke on like what?
When I first started basically doing shows in the Bay, I was so hell bent on doing as many shows as I could, because that was the only way that I could market myself and have like full control over that. So I thought that I should definitely just keep doing that, like keep doing shows.
Mm-hmm.
But the more I kept doing shows out here with the same type of people,
Mm-hmm.
disrespect started popping off. Like I would get put like in the beginning of the lineups and shit over niggas who couldn't even rap, but just had was that nigga friend or something.
Yeah.
So, but that kept happening like every time. Like I kept just getting put in terrible slots, and I was like, look, I'm not gonna keep performing for y'all niggas, because y'all know every time I perform, my shit is hella lit. So, if you know what I'm saying, if I'm performing with the same niggas over and over again, I expect, like, hey, this nigga actually is lit, let's move him up.
Right.
But they kept trying to disrespect me, so I stopped performing with niggas. Now I'm more so focused on trying to create more content, but not like just videos and shit. I'm funny. Like, I'm a chill, funny motherfucker. So I really felt like, yo, I need to use that shit that I got and make, maybe funny videos and rap videos and do stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? But not like forcible shit. Not like going into stores and throwing eggs at people.
Yeah, just being yourself.
And,
Little punk gang shit.
I kind of like
John Cabana.
Yeah, like I kind of would think like fucking like Guap Dad type shit.
Right.
Like just be funny on video, and that's just who he is.
He built his whole persona on being himself. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like
so
that's
like, you
who
gotta
he was
respect it.
forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
You gotta respect it.
Yeah, you even see him in some shit where he like not now doing intros for motherfuckers and doing things like that.
Motherfucker made it to Dreamville.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Dreamville.
Yo, that Dreamville shit was crazy. Cause I don't I didn't even know the criteria for that type of shit. But I'm like, if Guap Dad in there, yo, that's hard.
It's a check.
That's hard. That's hard.
Real
But
tough.
he do got a talent for shit like that. He do got a talent for hooks.
Yeah.
He do make some good hooks.
Yeah, he's very good at hooks.
I think he is a good lyricist.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the
He's
voice
getting
for
better.
me. Yeah, his voice for me don't hit, but
Yeah.
I think like his lyrics is cool and he makes good visuals and he makes good content. So
Yeah, he's getting better
as long
with
as you do
time.
that,
That's-
you pretty much be alright.
I haven't seen him getting worse, so he's definitely on the up. I fuck with Guap Dad.
Yeah, facts. You say like you said that you was more so at first focused on like the live performance. You was focused on that way, but like, did you transfer more so into like now the videos? Now that you see you could be like funny and kind of show your personality in that way.
So that's what I'm trying to work out. Like doing videos, just recording myself, maybe doing more freestyle videos. But every time I do shit like that, it always feel hella unorganic type shit. Like I don't like when I'm like pointing to shoot a camera at me and do some funny type shit. So I think I like gotta tap in with somebody who knows more about what I'm looking for, so they can help me get a better idea of like what I really gotta do to like get motherfuckers pulled in to my content. I know I can't do it type shit. You know what I'm saying? I know I need help. So I'm just waiting on that. I'm just waiting on a person, or I be trying to look, but niggas be weird. Especially Bay Area niggas, bro. They be weird, like as fuck. So
I feel you, bro. People be people, man. People just be, you know what I'm saying, antisocial.
People just in their own shit, like they be doing their own shit. So you can't be mad at them.
As far as live performances, who would you say gives the most lit shows? You know what I'm saying, right now?
Besides myself.
Besides yourself, you know what I'm saying? Coming from a rager, you know what I'm saying, yourself.
From a rager.
Because you went to the Day in Vegas festival. That was a lit festival.
Oh yeah, we talking about we talking about bigger artists, not just local artists.
I'm just saying in general. Yeah.
In general, who gets them?
We can go. We can start at local, then we can go up.
Performance wise, I got a couple of niggas. So I think Brockhampton.
Ooh.
Period. Hands down.
That was a good show.
The best show I ever seen in my life.
What?
Brockhampton, bro. Like honestly, they come out, bro, and they perform.
They do all their uniforms.
And they really perform. Like,
you
know what I'm saying? They got the uniforms. Yeah. Everybody's mics be on hit. Mm-hmm. Everybody's voice control is great. Mm-hmm. Like, and just theatrics. Like, it's a really good visual, you know, when they perform. Brockhampton's fire. I would have to say Smino is fucking crazy live. He just got a good ass voice live.
Man.
And he doesn't
his drip
even
be like
his drip be out of this fucking world. Man, I went to a Smino show.
Air Force game be crazy.
Went to a Smino show a couple times. Yeah, he's stupid fire live. Mm-hmm. I would have to say Tyler's really good live.
Yeah, he's one of my
Tyler's
favorites.
fire.
Sure.
Went to Camp Flognog, saw him live. He was really good.
He was at the Drake one day.
He was yeah. I wasn't there. I wasn't there. I actually walked away right before they booed Drake off.
Disrespect.
Cause I was tired, bro. Like I had been here all day. Cause I shoot pictures for concerts. Mm-hmm. Like I used to work with Pandora as a contractor. So I used to just shoot pictures for like Rolling Loud, Governor's Ball, Lollapalooza. Right. So I literally was like backstage when all that shit was happening. Yeah. So I was like, well, you think this is weird. Like I'm about to cut. Like it was just boring at that point. Cause I had finished all my interviews for that day and I was hella tired. Yeah. So I'm actually glad I missed that because I would have been all up in Drake face with a camera.
Yeah.
That would have been lit.
That's crazy though that you was already in that kind of space, like, you know, doing the pictures, and then as an artist you got that second type of like maneuver where you focus on that too. Yeah. And so you seeing it from a different lens.
Of course, I just like to be very observant. Yeah. I like to see as I'm seeing artists and the way they be moving. I just see that everything is so, like, it's so, I guess, individualized. Like success is so individualized on the artist, and what that means to them is just, it's on a fucking spectrum. Like you can't even say like this one thing gets you on anymore. There's so many different things that can put you on at this point, and it can be organically from you, and like nobody else can take it, and if they try to, they won't make it. Right. Type shit. Like everybody think they'd be a mumble rapper. Obviously that ain't right though, right? Yeah. Like obviously like these mumble rappers that made it. They just, you know, they staying at this mumble rapper top. Yeah. And you can't make it, nigga, because
you're not original.
You're not original mumble rap, right? Like you trying to sound like that. Niggas know that.
Yeah, exactly. So motherfuckers can see if shit's organic or not.
Facts. I mean, unless you get into a thing like a label like QC and shit, like, you know, Young Thug and shit. Young Thug, they got his little baby niggas,
that is,
you know,
Gunna,
you know, all these niggas sound like him, like off rip. Like Gunna, when I first heard Gunna, I thought he was Thug. When I first heard Keith, I for sure thought he was Thug. Now I'm just like, you keep signing these mini-me ass niggas, like.
Trying to build that goddamn.
Trying to build they shit, like.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I mean, that's how the game goes sometimes.
That's the game.
What's that maneuver for you where you say, like, you know, what's gonna make you like feel like, yo, this is my accomplishment, this is my thing as a music artist?
I mean, I feel like my level of success would probably end somewhere in songwriting. But I know for sure, like, if I was ever to be just like a straight artist and doing shows and rapping live, I think being able to move out somewhere, not where I'm from, not even New York, just move somewhere and have a nice house and record music all the time, have bitches over all the time, nice cars in my white ass driveway. Atlanta cool too. I think I want to be more secluded though, cause like, you know, I want to have a house in Atlanta for sure, but my level of success would be to have a house in like Wisconsin or some shit like Kanye.
Oh, you trying
to go to Dakota? Kanye shit, right?
You trying to go to
a couple thousand acres.
Go to Massachusetts and shit.
Go to goddamn North
Dakota. I don't know. I always need my time to create.
Right.
Like I'm not a type of nigga who just sits there and like I can spit, I can freestyle, and it's just gonna sound great. When I freestyle, sometimes this shit sounds garbage. This sounds fucking garbage, and I'm like, damn, nigga, like it's a freestyle, let it go, bro. Like, but I used to be so good, so I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this? Like, get your bitch ass. Like, you sound like shit. Like, stop rapping, type shit. Like,
yeah, I feel you.
I be beating myself up, bro, because I try to practice freestyle every day. Because I'm like, yo, I gotta get my lyrics up. Because I'll notice when I freestyle, you say the same shit. You'll say the same shit, or my favorite word, and you'll probably hear it later. I say "swear to God" a lot when I freestyle, and I keep saying it, and then I'll tell myself, "Nigga, try to switch your shit up," and then I'll practice try to not switch it up and still fucking say the shit. So I'm like, "You're still trash. Get your ass back to work, bitch ass nigga." If you're trying to be somewhere, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a big point. Like I feel like right now, like even for like me or like for anybody who's in like that type of scene or creative scene, you're so almost focused at some point on always having to create, right? Like, and you got to take that step back to give yourself the energy to create something.
It's fast paced type shit. Yeah, like especially now, like you got to drop hella shit to be. Oh, you fell off if you didn't drop an album after you dropped your last album 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Like that shit's trash. Fuck you.
Gotta be consistent.
Yeah, like fuck you. I'm making shit when I feel like it.
Man, real talk.
Well,
shit.
I want to be on some Frank Ocean shit.
Yeah, just disappear on motherfucker.
I'm just dropping shit every 4 years.
Looking for you. Goddamn, when you gonna drop some Choppa?
No. I'm gonna be on some Playboy Cardi, whole lot of red shit.
Playing with niggas twin.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop some. Yeah, I got you.
Y'all want this weak ass throwaway?
Right.
I'm gonna give y'all weak ass throwaway and put a video on it.
Facts.
That's
like shit. We've been spinning this motherfucker for about a good goddamn hour.
Shit, I don't even know what time
goddamn dark
talking.
Big Joseph.
Big Joseph, man. But shit. Since we hit this motherfucker, we gonna start wrapping it up. Shit, we gonna play goddamn hot takes. We just gonna spit a couple questions at you, you know what I'm saying? Off the top of the brain, just give us the quickest answers, alright?
Thanks.
Alright, for sure. So shit, hot or cold?
Wait, nigga, what?
Hot or cold? Choose
nigga,
one.
hot.
Okay. For sure. Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
Okay. Wine or liquor?
Whew. Wine on a good night, liquor on the turn night.
Okay.
London or Barcelona?
Definitely Barcelona. Bad bitches. And they don't speak English.
Not a lick.
Not a lick.
Okay.
This shit, fucking blonde or fucking brunette?
Black.
Great answer!
I don't know no black bitches with no blonde hair, bro.
Just fall for it.
Well, you know that goddamn shit that they got going on the internet with the blind black babies.
Nah, I see this shit, but hey,
I like that.
Hey, I'm about black women.
Coffee or the yerba mate?
Yerba mate on God.
Yeah.
Coffee is for the devil.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I appreciate it. Oh, this is a real open test. Backwoods or Swishers?
I don't smoke. But definitely I'm gonna go with Swishers because Backwood is a hype.
Hype. You hear
Backwood is a hype. If I smoked, I probably wouldn't smoke out of either one of those because those fuck your lungs up. Definitely going with the natural hemp leaf. But
Dolo one.
Up top. Alright, so last two questions. If you're stuck on an island, you can only listen to 3 albums. What are they?
Tier or Whack World. Shit. Let me go with Tier Whack World. Probably hit that. Got an album I listen to every Acid Rap, Chance Rapper.
Okay.
Great album.
Classic.
Great.
And let's go with an old school joint. Let me get Trina, the baddest bitch.
Ooh, okay.
I didn't expect that.
That was a good
my
one.
mom used to slap that every day when I was like fucking 10.
That's a good one.
And I ain't gonna cap, nigga. Them beats was hard.
Yeah, she got a good.
She created that.
She nice.
Mm-hmm.
She nice. Trina back in the day was nice.
Yeah.
Man, she's nice.
Exactly.
So last question. So, if you could have dinner with anyone in history, music history, you could pick 3. Who would you sit down with?
That's interesting. Alright. I think I'm gonna probably sit down with Jay-Z, but only to talk about why he's a billionaire. Not his music.
Get to the bag.
He can talk that if he wants to. I'll probably sit down with No Name for sure. No Name gotta talk to me.
No Name fire.
For the one time.
Yeah.
Especially with Chance and
that they got
going
No Name gotta
too.
talk to me.
Yeah.
And This would actually be interesting. I want to sit down with what the fuck is that nigga's name? Dead or Alive.
Dead or Alive. It doesn't matter.
It don't matter. I want to sit down with that nigga Juice.
Juice WRLD?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was one of the hottest freestylers I've
Facts.
heard, and with the hottest melodic freestylers. Like he had
Facts.
some nice wordplay. And most of his songs was freestyle on his last album, and I definitely want to figure out how the fuck he did that.
Thanks.
Yeah,
He's fire, man.
I know that was the last question, but I'm gonna hit another question.
What you need?
I know you say fuck with freestyles, but are there any songs that you really just hopped in the booth and was like, man, like I freestyled that shit?
Oh yeah, I don't fuck with freestyles now, but
Right.
back in the day I used to freestyle damn near all my shit because I didn't know how to write.
Mm-hmm.
So there's hella songs that I for sure freestyled on some hot shit. My first song I ever made, pure freestyle, Fat Bitches Only, best track I ever made in my life.
Yeah,
Man, check that out.
we gonna do that.
One take on some fucking Apple headphones. That was it.
Done.
Classic.
That was it.
Classic.
Doubled that track and put that shit on SoundCloud.
Classic.
Classic.
Easy.
Well, shit. That's gonna wrap it up for Cloud Cows this episode, man. It's your boy Wop. You know what I'm saying? The boy Autumn. And it was a special guest Choppa, man. We gonna tap in with y'all, man. Y'all be smooth. We'll catch y'all next episode. We gonna drop the ass where you can find it all at, man. Yes, sir. Y'all be
The
smooth.
nights too.
Shit.
Yay!
Quiet.
Quiet.
Chop on my hip and it don't like hoes. We in the party, turn this bitch into a light show. Keep on talking, we gon' switch cheese, yo, photo. Bitch, you saying that I'm broke, bitch, I the type